Record. Okay, let us start. Our Lord and our Father, we are grateful to you. Thank you for today. Today is the 17th day of May 2026. Thank you for how far you have led us from last Sunday till today. We are so grateful. We are not taking your message for granted. As we have come tonight, my prayer is that the number of minutes we stay here, it will be meaningful. Our money will not be wasted. Our data will not be wasted. We always will learn one thing that will help us in our lives, in this earth, in the name of Jesus. Thank you, blessed Redeemer. Thank you, Abba Father. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yes, today is our episode 337. When I started, when I saw a number entered, I didn't know it was you, Apostle. That was what I was saying. Until I saw your video, that was when I knew it is you. So I thank you for joining Augustine Shaya. I think this is your first time. If you can tell us where you are joining us from. Njideka is joining from Denmark. Apostle Ben, your name didn't appear, it's just numbers. Then Uju Obiora is joining from Asaba. Tonight, so many things happened. So many things happened. And then we will do our program, but then from last Sunday, good evening, Augustine Shaya. From last Sunday till today, 2 people died. 2 people. One died on Monday, Alexei Kubo. That one died. We later heard he had a cancer of the liver. He died at 40. And 2 days ago, in short, yesterday, we heard, I'm your Facebook follower. Okay, thank you for joining. Yesterday morning, we had another news that a 53-year-old billionaire in my town was gruesomely murdered in his bedroom in Abuja. So to tell you the truth, if I'm not a strong person, I wouldn't have come up on this onto this program because I was so devastated. I was so devastated. Not because of Alexis' death, because he was sick for some time. At least that one had time to make up whatever, make peace with people. But the other young man that died, I didn't know him personally, but I could see the works he did in our town. I'm using Antonia Peter. Right? Okay. Okay, thank you. So the work he did in our place, and he was still doing, the way he empowers people. This January, he empowered 45 people across my town by giving them 1 million each. He calls that initiative Faith Inspiration, and he's the sole sponsor. He's a young man of 53. He will be 54 by October because I'm a woman, but using my husband's email. Okay. Thank you. You are welcome. So he will be 54 by October. Don't know, we have not really got the what transpired, but you see, there are things that will happen in this earth. I will just be wondering, do people have conscience? Because it's not that I heard they stabbed him to death, you know, a young man with children, with wife, the mom is still alive, the siblings are there. So since that yesterday, I've not been feeling so happy. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. I've not been feeling so happy, but then what can one do? If they say he was in the hospital, everybody run, come. At least he will run and do something. But this time, he's already dead. He's already dead. So I'm feeling not so good because so many people's destinies are hanging on that guy. The people he pays their school fees, the people, widows he takes care of, aged people he takes care of. Now he's dead. I don't know how those people, because I was just thinking, why do good people just die just like that? It's okay. Please let us celebrate life. It's not that he was killed on the field or in the street or on the highway or through accidents. People came into his bedroom, according to the report of the brother, and he was murdered in his bedroom. Somebody I met today where I went to for a 60th birthday, because the woman had already fixed the 60th birthday, Thanksgiving today. So there's no reason I will say I will not go because of what I had. It's not, her birthday was on 14th. The guy was killed on the 15th. I heard it yesterday morning. So I'm feeling not so happy because of the destinies of people hanging on him. Many children will be out of school now because nobody will pay for them. Our prayer is that God do not allow evil people to remember us. They will not remember anybody that we think, and that person will have evil intention. May the Lord silence them, because it wasn't an accident. It was a premeditated something. So how did the people or person gain access into his bedroom? He is a rich man. It's not a small man that is living anywhere anybody can come in. Feeling so bad, honestly. But then I pray that God, the mother is in Lagos here, because the guy I learned, he lives in Lagos. He has a house in Abuja. Most of his businesses he does in Abuja. He goes, he comes. I've not been feeling well.
There must be an informant. There must be an informant or an insider.
Don't know.
To get into his bedroom, there's an informant.
Don't know.
It is well. Yours be strong. It is well. Okay.
It's well. Today, let's look at the benefits of sunshine. Sunshine, you know, the sun, the sunshine, normal sunshine. If you can hear me clearly, please, can you type 111 on the chat? If you can hear me clearly. Honestly, there was supposed to be a guest today, but somehow she told me that it will be better I move her to next week, as if I knew something will happen. This one, please, if you can hear me, type 111 on the chat. Okay, thank you so much. So my name is Afoma Dr.Favour, and then I'm called Dr.Favour. This is Great Life with Dr. Afoma or Dr. Afoma. I am not a medical doctor. I have a PhD in guidance and counseling with psychology from the University of Lagos. That was 15 years ago. I was called to the Ministry of Health and Wellness in the year 2017. And in 2018, the Lord gave us a program called Unkufu Challenge. We will do it this month. We will start it next Monday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is 18th. We'll start it on the 25th and end it on the 1st of June. I think so, 1st of June on Sunday. So what do we do there? We go without eating anything cooked in fire by fire through fire. And what do we intend to achieve by doing that? We intend to allow our organs to rest, detoxify our systems, and then remove toxins from our system. Because if you do it well for 3 days without eating anything cooked in fire, one of the things you will notice that is that your stomach will go flatter because every retained feces in your small intestine, in your large intestine, in your colon, everything will be evacuated. Because the moment you don't have any food coming in, any solid food per se coming in, those ones will just be going out. You will find out that even your urine will change. If your urine is like maybe yellowish or orange in color, when you do it well, by the second day, you'll find out that your urine is turning pale yellow. By the third day, you'll find out that you can't even differentiate it with the water. Some people have done it for 7 days. Some people did it for 30 days. And I tell you the truth, a woman did that program. She was having her menstruation ceased for 2 years. She didn't take in. She wasn't pregnant, but she wasn't seeing her period. So she went from hospital to the hospital until one day she heard me say it. I think that was in 2018 or so. Excuse me. She said to herself, let me even do this thing. Actually, she didn't. She said she wasn't doing it for the period to come, but she just said, me even do it. And she did it. She started it on the second day. Surprisingly, she woke up and she saw her menses back. And since that time till today, her menses have been running. So you see, it's a program God gave us. It's not my program. Some people may think it's Dr. Afoma's program. No, it's not my program. God just told me because on the morning of May 1, 2018, I woke up bloated. You know what I mean by bloated? My stomach, everywhere, my body was paining me. My stomach was so big, I couldn't breathe well. I was restless. So when I went to God in prayer, what is wrong with me? He just told me, can you go without eating anything cooked in fire by fire through fire? Initially, I was surprised. How can I do that? There's nothing I will eat now. He said there are many things you can eat. He told me, go to a small market near your house. Anything that you can see there, you can eat without cooking them. They are what you eat. So I went there. I saw garden egg. I saw mango. I saw orange. I saw banana. These are things. So I bought them. I saw apples. I blended some and I took some and I ate some like that, whole like that. And by the evening time, I went to the toilet. The what I passed out amazed me. It was so much. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was so much. I was wondering, where have all these things been? And my stomach came down and I began to feel well. So he told me to go online and let people know. So I went online. Some people joined me. So for that one, that May edition of 2018, is 8 years now. I did it for 14 weeks, 14 days, 2 weeks. I didn't eat. And from that day, I've been doing it. We do it corporately in the ministry every other month, but I do it as often as I want to. If I feel now that I didn't sleep well or that I had headache after drinking water, I will just check what I ate. I will check around my life. I may say, okay, now I don't want to eat. Maybe from morning till afternoon, I'll take only on rough things. And I began to feel well. Now, in my house now, I have watermelon, I have pineapple. They are there. So one thing, something happened yesterday when I was buying the pineapple from Malam. He asked me, how often do you leave it? I said, what do you mean? He said, the best thing if you buy this pineapple, make sure you eat it within 2 to 3 days, or you do it and put it in the fridge. And I found that if I juice it, when I finish this program now, I'm going to cut them, juice them, and put them in the fridge, in the freezer. I put some in the fridge, I put some in the freezer. As I'm taking, I'll be bringing it out. So you see, you can live your life on cooked and uncooked food. If you can make it 80-20, fine. If you can make it 50-50, fine. But don't 80, I mean uncooked, then cooked. It will help you. Then in 2019, the Lord gave me this program that you are in now. Great Life with Dr. Afoma. We started on the 22nd day of September 2019. And today is our episode 337. You see, 337. So this program started since 2019. It ran through 2020, all the time of COVID. It was running 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So it will also show you consistency in what we do. So in whatever you are doing, in consistency lies the power. The thing may not be showing. What you are doing may not be showing the way you want it, but just be consistent with it. By the time you know it, you will see changes coming. Because when people share the testimonies of their encounter with this Unkufu challenge, it gives me joy. It gives me joy. Me personally, it gives me joy that this program that started just like that, people are beginning to get their health back. Then on the 24th day of March 2026, this 2026, the Lord led me to start Wellness with Dr. Afoma. That one is on WhatsApp. This one is on Zoom. You are seeing me, but in that place, you don't see me. You hear my voice and you see what I wrote. That's another group. And we are about 370 or so in that group. And I'm grateful to God that people are beginning to take charge of their health. Because I tell you the truth, you are absolutely responsible for your life's outcome. Anything that happens in your life, once you're above 18 years, you are absolutely responsible. You are absolutely responsible. So I sincerely welcome you. You can visit my Facebook page. I also discuss lifestyle experiences, personal development stuff, financial education. And then most of the videos from this Great Life with Dr. Afoma, you can find them on YouTube. Dr.Favour Afoma Mulisa. Just type my name, my picture will appear. There you look at the videos you want to watch and they will help you. So tonight, I sincerely welcome you, especially if you're coming for the first time. Tonight, I want us, for those of you that are coming late, that came in late, I've told us why I'm not so happy. We had one death on Monday and another gruesome death yesterday. And that young man's death almost, it hurts me. No, there is not that things don't hurt me, but this one, because, you know, you may cut a tree. You may think it's only that tree you cut, but you don't know how many birds take refuge on that tree. You don't know how many insects get their bearing, get their livelihood around that tree. So it's a tree that was cut short gruesomely. And it's not good. So let's go on. Let's see how far we'll go. We are talking about sunshine, general benefits of sunshine. The sun is the main source of energy for our planet. Solar energy is absolutely necessary for life and good health on the earth. You know, if you see any plant, that's plants, yam, beans, all those, avocado, all those, any tree that doesn't have sunlight, that tree will not grow well. And that is also the way it is. You see now, many people in this age, in this part of the world, they are doing solar, they are putting solar in their houses to generate electricity. Some people have done this far back, more than what we are doing now. When I traveled to Europe last year, I think we were moving from Paris to Belgium. I think that was the second movement. Yeah. From Paris to Belgium, we traveled, is it by bus? Bus. We use bus. So at a point, I will see something that is very, very tall. And that thing will have just three fingers like this. Just three like this. The thing will be spinning like this. So at a point, I had to ask question. I say, what is that thing? It will just be turning round, turning round. So I later found out that thing, they use wind to generate energy. Like this electricity now, they use wind, wind, not sun now again, that's wind, because the places we usually see it, you won't see any tree around. They are just there. We'll move from maybe 2 kilometers, you will see big. So at a point, when we came close to one, I found out that they wrote luminous energy there. I said, this thing that they usually write. So many people have gone beyond using only solar to generate electricity. Some use physics, that's poo-poo. This poo-poo people poo. They use it to generate electricity. Example, in Canaan land, Living Faith Church, I don't know what they use, but they generate their own electricity. They don't have any relationship with PHCN or BNEPA. Since the movement of that church from Lagos, Yanibaja, to that Canaan land in 1999, you see light. Light has been there 24 hours. They generate their own electricity. How they do it, I won't tell you now that I know how what they are using to generate it. But one thing I know, I don't see solar panels on top of any house there, but there is constant electricity. 24/7, I'm telling you, till today, they generate the electricity. So one of the things God gave us that we don't make use of well is sunlight, sunshine. Now, if you are prone to traveling or you know about their climate, you'll find out that from June, they call it summer, June, July, at times it goes to August, you will see Oyibo, because their climate is not like us Africans. You see Oyibo wearing bikini and they will be walking on the road. The first time I went there, I would just be looking at them. My daughter would say, Mommy, let's go, let's go. I said, this person is naked now. He said, they don't see sunshine now. They want to get the sunshine. It's not that like us in Africa that we have a lot of it. When the use of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Many of us don't know that sunlight is one thing God created that is very good for our health. Let's go on. Now, the sun is a drying agent in many parts of the world. We sun dry our clothes, we dry our seeds, we dry fruits, especially in Africa. Solar energy is a vast, untapped resource available to mankind. If you remember, when your parents in the village, they want to dry corn or anything, they will just they may clean out a particular surface and spray that in there. In the evening, they will take it in, or they can spray a mat and do it. That's what we call sun drying. But many of us don't know that we can do sunbath. You can go under the sun and it will help you. Let's go ahead. The sun enhances evaporation of water and its eventual condensation, and subsequent rainfall. It needs rainfall for agriculture and other purposes. You see, this rain that you are seeing that is falling, if the sun didn't do what God created it to do, there won't be rainfall. There will be rainfall. Somebody told me one day, how you usually know that a year will be full of good crop is when there is harmattan. You know, that time that is like overseas weather. Usually happens maybe December, January, February, before the sun begins to heat up again in March. If that sun did not heat up, there won't be rain. It is when the sun has taken up vapor from the earth, it will then come down as rain. That's to show you, see God, God is awesome in all his ways. He knows everything. He planned this earth well. It is us that violate some natural laws and things around us. And when those things are violated, they begin to affect our health. One of us, I don't know whether she's there, Mrs. Afoma, okay, she's not here today. Mrs. Afoma Wosu, she will always say, she took us in the fellowship last Thursday, and she gave us a clue on how to come against ulcer. If you have ulcer, because let me be honest with us, most of the diseases, disease, they are not at ease. If you're at ease, you are okay. But if you are disease, that's when you have illness. Most of the illnesses we have, we can reverse it. We can reverse them. I tell you the truth, we can reverse them. Let me give you an example. If you're having insomnia is inability to sleep. There are things you do, you begin to sleep without taking pill. Because one thing that these synthetic drugs do, if you get addicted to them, you are in trouble. I tell you, many people that are sane, they are not drug addicts as in touts, but they are human beings like me, but they are addicted to drugs. A woman told me, not us now, told me that the son wanted to marry. The lady he wanted to marry is also a medical doctor. But the son noticed that every time he stays with the guy, he sees a particular needle in the trash can. Because he's a medical doctor, he will get it, look at it. So one day, he accosted the fiancé now, and said, "What do you do with this drug?" She said that there was a time, I don't know whether she was having painful menstruation, something, and the doctor recommended the drug. Do you know this lady became addicted to that drug? Any little pain, she'll go and take it, and she'll be feeling so fine. And that was what did not make that marriage not to work. So you see, anything that you have in your body, like insomnia, for example, we have treated it in this program. You can go to those my YouTube and look for it. But one major thing you can use to combat insomnia is banana. You see this banana, normal banana. You can use banana to combat it. Banana, yes. You take banana maybe 1 hour, 2 hours before you go to sleep. And then you check the food you are eating. If your food has caffeine in it, if your food has caffeine, caffeine is, will I call it an enhancer now or something? Like Coca-Cola, you can be addicted to Coca-Cola also. So if there is caffeine in what you are taking, maybe you love coffee. Many of us, they love coffee. You may not know that coffee is affecting you. It may cause insomnia. And there are foods you are eating, sugar. If you are eating a lot of sugar, it may cause that, but you may not know. So that's why it is important to study your body. Once you study your body and you know what you put in your body, it will help you, because my body and your body, they are not the same. In as much as we can do a blanket something, remedy, but just understudy your body. Like this evening, I went to a 60th birthday of a pastor's wife. She already told me her birthday was on the 14th, but she told me they would do Thanksgiving today. I looked at the invite. It was 8 a.m. So what I did, I woke up service. The moment I finished the first service, I knew that if I would stay to do the second service, I would go there too late. So I dressed up and I drove out. I went there, I joined them. Yeah, I stayed until they finished everything. I didn't eat while I was going because it was too early for me. The only thing I took before going was the water I drained from my yogurt. If those of you following me on Facebook, I showed us how to do yogurt. Yogurt is fermented. When you put that culture, it ferments and leave it, it ferments it. So when you want to turn it to Greek yogurt, you have to turn it to a bag to drain the water. So I took that water, I put it in this cup. This cup is not here now. It's ordinary water that is here now. So that was the only thing I took that morning on an empty stomach. I didn't eat anything. I left. So when we were there, at a point, they served us zobo. Zobo. Now, zobo is good. But because I am not sure whether they put sugar or any flavor inside it, I told them, thank you, that I will not take. So people around me, I didn't judge anybody. They were taking, but I didn't take. The only thing I did, I had my water in the car. When I went to get something, I drank the water, I kept it, I came back. Now, before we finished, they brought cake. You know me, I love cake. I love to eat cake. But knowing the timing you eat anything is important to how that thing will digest in your body or how it will affect you negatively. Because I knew it was only that whey water, they call it WHEY, whey water. That water that you drain from the yogurt. You drain that water from the yogurt. If you want it to be turned to Greek yogurt, it will be thicker. But if you want it to be ordinary yogurt that you can just drink, you don't need to drain the water. What you do, you mix it very well. Even that one, I didn't mix it well. I didn't use whisker. I didn't use hand mixer. If I had blended it well, it would be so good. But I was tired that day. I just said, let me do it. So I didn't take the cake. But me, I love to eat cake. I didn't eat that cake. Number one, that cake was been openly shared, and people were dipping in their hands inside it. Some people may have gone to toilets, they didn't wash their hand. Some people may have gone to do their nose, they didn't wash their hand. So if God will deliver you from eating in a public place, and you have that discipline not to always be quick to eat in a public place, you have got your life back by at least 80%. So those two things they shared, I didn't take them. You know what I was just saying? Let me just go and eat in my house. Let me just go. I was just saying, let me go. When I wanted to go, the pastor stopped me and said, Dr. Afoma, you're not leaving. Don't worry, I will soon share grace. So I stayed. But before we left, they gave us handbags, bags. And I knew that they must have packed food inside. I didn't open that bag until I came back. I saw that they packed food, chicken, fish, jollof rice. So that was what I ate. They pack malt there. They pack water there. I took my own water. I didn't even drink that water. Took my own water. I didn't drink that malt. It's still there. So I ate it and kept it. And that was the only thing I've eaten today. And I slept. When I woke up, because of this young man's death, I was feeling so unhappy. I started having a headache. If you watch, I didn't send my invite early. I usually send it between 5:30, 6. But I sent it, I think, after 7. I was just dilly-dallying. Do I cancel this meeting again? I said, no. No, it's not everything that happens. I will cancel it. After all, there is light, there is internet. So I just sent it and I dressed up. Now, some people there, they may take those things and eat. And when they go home, they purge. They are not purging because those things were poisoned. But they are purging because it must have been contaminated, because they just did that cake in a tray and people were just putting their hand, taking. Just don't take some things like that. It's not good. It's not healthy. But if they have served it, maybe they cut it and they are putting it, they come to you, they give you like serviettes and they place it in your hand. You can, that one is good. But that one you see everybody putting hand, it's not so good. So remember, we are talking about sun and how it affects our health. Now, photosynthesis, okay, health benefits of sunshine. Photosynthesis to provide food for our nourishment and to boost immunity. One of the things they gave to COVID-19 patients in 2020 was vitamin D. Vitamin D supplements. Then they bring them, they usually between 7:30 and 9, they push them from the ward, that place there, they did, what do they call that place? There's a name they call it. That place they put people. They will push them to the sun, to outside sun, so that sun will get them. Mrs. Afoma has just joined. The sun will get them. Now, one of the benefits of sunlight to your own health is that it enhances your mood. It enhances your mood. What do I mean by mood? You know what we mean by mood? Mood of getting angry, mood of getting depressed, mood of getting excited, mood of this, mood of this. Now, the sun stimulates all the vital processes in the body and serves as a tonic to the body. That is why the frequency of nervous depression, isolation, thank you. That is why the frequency of nervous depression increases during winter. Therefore, those suffering from depression can take advantage of this therapeutic effect of sunlight. If you know that you are dealing with depression, outside of exercise, make sure you are getting sunlight. You may not know this, but anytime you are getting so much depressed, because one of the things I usually tell people, how often do you go outside your house? Some people are built on, from air condition, there's AC now because the light is on, from air conditioned house to air conditioned car to air conditioned office, from air conditioned office to air conditioned car to air conditioned house and air conditioned room. I slept in an AC, under AC, 2 weeks ago. When I woke up in the morning, my toes were as if they are numb. And I was having headache. Because of that, I couldn't go to work that morning. I was having headache. I kept asking myself, what happened? You know what the Spirit of God told me? The AC is the culprit. Because I put it at 16 and the fan was on. So when it's as if my whole body was, I was pinned down. Let me use that word. I couldn't even raise up my hand to use the what are they calling this? The control, remote control, to control it, to put it off. It affected me. You know what I did? I took water. I didn't work that day. Make sure when the sun came out, because sun don't usually come out where I live in the morning. That morning sun between 7:30, 8, 9, it doesn't come out here because of when buildings are close by, they usually block the sun. The sun comes out in my house from 12:01, and that's not the good one. So what I did, I went to the stadium And that morning, after that day, just to go and do some beds, I just sprayed my mouth, laid down there. The moment I got enough sunlight, I came back. That depressive mood, other from that thing that happened to me in my legs with that AC, that thing didn't happen the next week, which was last week. So sunlight will help you to improve, enhance your mood. If you're always getting depressed, getting frustrated, getting this, I called one of my uncle's wife. It wasn't yesterday. Okay, yesterday. I just call her. I don't usually call people, except it's important. I may chat to you or send you a voice note. But because she told me one of her daughters would be getting married, and I was at Lagos Sheraton that day, somebody took me for lunch. I remembered I've not spoken to her, so I called her yesterday. The moment I called her, I knew, when you call somebody that's excited or happy, I know she was down. So I asked her a few questions. She made a statement and I was able to pin it there. So I began to talk to her. I said, you have not seen anything. Do you have any of your children in hospital with critical disease, something that is taking your money and they're even selling land, this, that? She said, no. So by the time I finished, you know what she said to me? She said, this your call come at the right time. My spirit is just lifted. I said, I beg, thank God for where you are, on the way to where you are going, so that you don't die before your time. Please. Another thing, make sure that you go outside, get sun. You may not know the importance of sun in your life, but make sure that from morning till night, you don't stay indoors. Some people don't get fresh air. A neighbor here where I'm living, the next building, the day I entered her house, it was like a chimney. I asked her, she said she doesn't open her windows. She doesn't like her windows to be open. Hey, Jesus Christ. I almost fainted. All her windows, the only window that was open was the one, because she uses the tabletop gas. She just opened that window. All her 3 bedrooms, the sitting room, all everywhere, locked. I will suffocate. Let's go ahead. Therefore, those suffering from depression can take advantage of the therapeutic effect of sunlight. Sunlight has been proven to combat melatonin, the sleep hormone, a depressant that causes a person to become drowsy, into serotonin, a neurotransmitter that elevates energy and mood. You see, part of it is for you to sleep well now. It's also the sunlight. It's also the sunlight. When we say about exercise, we don't mean no. Just make sure that you sweat, because when you do exercise, your body releases some kinds of hormone we call feel-good hormones, dopamine, serotonin, and if you want to sleep well, don't make sure that where you are sleeping is dark. Some people don't sleep in a dark place. They say they're afraid. Once the light is on, you see this hormone, melatonin, your body won't convert it. Make sure you are sleeping, detoxify your room. Make sure you switch off your data, because that's where most of the radiation comes from. They call it, many of us have television inside our bedrooms. When I went to this training, I'm reading this from my manual, Rafa Institute of Healthy Living. When I went to this school, let me show you when I went to this school. This is my receipt of payment. I'm a very careful person. Dr.Favour Afoma one is the 24th of July, 2017. That was when I went to this school. I paid 47,500 tuition and registration. When I went to this school, it was when I found out that, you see, there are certain things you don't know that may be injuring your health. One thing I learned from this school is that see your life. When you are intentional about your life, you can control so many things happening around you without using drug. Remember, when I went to Lut for high blood pressure, it was 3 years, 4 years before the ministry came. That cardiologist, God used that cardiologist to prepare me ahead of time before this ministry. So all the things the cardiologist told me about my health, then when I came and I came in contact with this institute, you see, this is the module 1. This is module 1 in 2017. In 2023, I repeated this module 1. I went back, paid another money, and I sat down in the class. So when they want me to do certain things, I tell them, don't worry, you do it. I'm a returning student, so that you people can learn how we did it during our time. So one of the things that you will learn when you are practicing intentional living is to use the things God created to your advantage. And one thing that you begin to use to your advantage now is sunlight. If you can see that sun, maybe in your balcony, where I was living before I came here, in my balcony, you can get that light because there is no house. There was no house in front. So in the morning, and it's only one balcony, in the morning, I will get that sunlight. Well, you know what I usually do? I'll carry my chair, carry a book, go there and sit. The only thing, because of the sun rays on the face, I will not face the sun, directly. I may turn my back, but I will wear something that the sun can. I can't wear something like this. You see, this is long sleeve. I will wear maybe a spaghetti hand. So all my bodies, my back, my neck, even my legs will be exposed to the sun. By the time you do it, you may not know what it's doing to your health. It is when you feel, when you find out now, you begin to come out of certain diseases, things that usually bring you down every time you are doing malaria. If I tell you the last time I did malaria, you will be surprised. And many of us here, if I ask people now, they will tell you they've not taken malaria drugs for the past 3 years, 5 years, some 7 years. It's possible. But some people, every month, they treat malaria. And you'll be wondering why. And mosquitoes bite us. But because our immunity has been enhanced, it can't bring us down. If you are getting value from what I'm sharing with us, can you type 222 on the chat? If you are joining us late, we sincerely welcome you. Today is our episode 337, and we're talking about sunlight. So if you are living maybe in England where they don't usually see light, please, anyhow sunlight comes, don't go to wear this kind of what I'm wearing. Wear something that your skin will be exposed to the sun for your own good. The next one is detoxification. Detoxification. The sun also induces perspiration of sweating. This is good for the detoxification of our bodies. We need to drink plenty of water to rehydrate our bodies. However, once for any reason, and for any reason now, you found yourself under the sun, maybe you are going to work or market, make sure you cover your face because the sun at that afternoon, yeah, thank you, because you are living in England, you are living in the UK, you please, especially those of you that live in that climate, make sure that don't joke with sun, please. Anytime you see sun, take advantage of it for your own mood. It enhances your mood and it will help you. Now, it helps you to detoxify because once sun beats you, you know, when you do exercise, you sweat. The normal thing is to be drinking water. I see people, when they do exercise, they will be drinking Coca-Cola. I will be wondering, why are these people drinking Coca-Cola? And there are people you can correct. So what I usually do, I will just look away. I may go and tell our coach, you as the coach, you as the owner of the club, you can make announcements, let people know certain things. So if he does that, what he usually do, when those people that carry that coke will come near our exercise place, he will drive them out. Oh yeah, go, 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 go. Because you see, people will be forced to taking them. A particular lady, she was so fat to enter vehicle like this. If she enters this Camry, Ukwu Alahaja, there's Camry they call Ukwu Alahaja. If she enters the vehicle will shift like this. She's dead now. She was the one that made us know that they can use bike to deliver pizza. She will be doing exercise. She will press phone. They'll bring the pizza. People will be following her to do that pizza. I'll just be wondering, what they did in a club, I think on Friday, they say there's Gary Day. Gary, they drink Gary Ijebu. They put milk. They put sugar. They put whiskey. They put ice cubes. The other one, they put Gary. They chopped what are they calling this thing? Apple, grape, and they were eating it. When they were advertising it, normally there are things I don't do. I don't do let them like me. That thing that I don't want it. So when they were saying it on the group, I just didn't pay attention. So on Friday, I wanted to go to the place where I do exercise. I found out that's the day they were doing that celebration. You know what I did? I didn't go. So yesterday, one of us said, Doki, we didn't see you. I said to go and drink Gary. You don't even know where the water, how clean the water was. For what? So don't just join the bandwagon. When you want to live healthy, you have to be intentional with what enters into your mouth. It's not nobody will open your mouth like this and pour something. It is you that will take your hand and put that thing inside. So you have to be careful what you are putting. The next one, this increase the activities of microbes on our bacteria from infecting us. One of the things you notice when your body is detoxifying very well, you don't have acne. Anytime you have pimple on your face, detoxify your system. It means that your body is filled with toxins. These toxins are not poisons. They are part of the food that you ate. Your body took the nutrients, eliminated some. Those ones that they couldn't eliminate, you have to find a way to push them out. Mrs. Afoma told us you can do what are they? How do you call that thing? Edema. Shebi is edema. I have done it. You use pump. There's a way you do it. Place it. You pass a tube in your anus and take in water. Take in water. By the time you know it, your stomach, they usually do it, herbal edema, yes, pump. By the time you do it, you go to toilet. They usually do it for some women when they were about to deliver. Or if you're having constant pile, every time you're having pile, you're having issues, it means that your body is filled with toxins. Once toxins leave your body, all these things will begin to be a thing of the past. The next one, sunshine plays a very important role in cancer prevention, and cancer treatment. When this Alex Ekubo died, people were saying, why didn't he open his mouth? Why did he go to do chemo? The problem with chemo, which is correct, chemo will target that cancerous cells, kill them. But chemo doesn't know the cells that are healthy. It will just dabaru or everything. That's the issue with chemotherapy. I'm telling you. He will target that one to destroy it, but the next cell may not be cancerous. It will also destroy that one. That's the danger. But with sunlight, you find out, some people have survived cancer. I know survivors. I brought one to this program, although that day she came and she was talking about her book. But it's still okay, because what I wanted her to talk about, what she did, how she was diagnosed, how she felt. The first thing is people will live in denial. Then reality will come, and then you take up, because it's a fight. This guy that died, somebody said that cancer has been there since 2011. I don't know how true, because I didn't even follow. I don't follow these celebrities, honestly. Sunshine plays a very important role in cancer prevention and cancer treatment. Research confirms that sunshine slows down cancer growth. It slows it down. And do you know what is cancer? Cancer is when the cells, every new cell, everybody has cells. We have tissues, we have system. When the cells in your body, they refuse to die. Every cell in your body is supposed to live for 120 days. They will die and move out. It is when they die and refuse to move out, they will be paroling. They will come and patch. Because before it becomes cancerous, it must form to a tumor. From there, if you don't dislodge it as soon as possible, how do you dislodge it? Through detoxification. That's why Uncle Food Challenge is a must if you must live well. You may not do it for 3 days, but always make sure that you are eating foods that are not cooked. Every cooked food is a dead food. You see, this rice I ate today is dead. The only thing that I'll tell you that was good, that I took, was that fermented water from the yogurt I took in them. I didn't take yogurt before going to that church. I just took that water that was drained. And when I took that water, I didn't feel hungry. I didn't, I'm not go. It's just that I needed to go home, because I've stayed, staying in a church for that long. Although the man of God helped us, he would say, everybody stand up. By fire, by force, we stand up. He would say, pray, shout Jesus. We would sit down. So I even liked what that man was doing. The next one, sunlight promotes the breaking down of excess bilirubin into a water-soluble form that can be excreted by the kidneys. This is why premature newborn babies are commonly placed under bili lights. If you had a child that had jaundice, one of the remedies for those children is that fluorescent light. They place the children under it. My first son was placed under it. My second son was placed under it. But my daughter, when she was placed under it, they usually use a mask to cover their face. My daughter used her hand and threw away the face mask, then scattered all the clothes there, because she didn't have jaundice. If it's a child that had jaundice, that child will just be sleeping. Alternative to that light is the sunlight. You take that child outside. You see, in the morning, in most hospitals, you see newborn babies. They bring them outside for that sunlight to work on their skin. So it's also good. I hope we have learned something. There are many, but at least. Okay, let me stop with this. Vitamin D is also known as the sunshine vitamin D. And you get that vitamin D through your skin under the sun, or you get the supplements. But I tell you, anything you can get natural, please get it natural. Anything you can get that. You see this woman that made my hair. The day I went for her to make this hair, she said, Mommy, don't dye your hair. I said, no. You know what she told me? Don't dye it. I looked at it. I said, why? She said, don't dye it. It's not good. I said, are you serious? I was just asking her. No, I know now. She said, don't dye it. Leave it. You see these dyes, the chemical in those dyes, they are not good. Don't dye it. Leave it like this. It's better. Leave it like this. So vitamin D is also known as the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. Vitamin D is also known as calciferol. It is a natural form of chlorocalciferol. Our skin manufactures vitamin D under the influence of the sun's rays using a derivative of cholesterol known as 7-dehycholesterol. Vitamin C is more of a hormone than a nutrient. It actually fits the basic definition of a hormone. A hormone is a compound made in one part of the body that travels to other parts of the body to exert itself. So you see, benefits of vitamin D, that it helps us to absorb minerals, especially calcium. If you are taking calcium supplements, make sure you are getting sunshine, or make sure you are taking also vitamin. If you are taking calcium or potassium or magnesium, make sure you are taking sunlight, or you are taking vitamin D. As a result of proper mineral absorption, the following benefits ensue. Number one, strong bones. Strong bones. If you don't want to have brittle bone, if you don't want to, a woman I know, she was just walking in my 12, her leg broke. Because I asked her, did you jump? She said she didn't jump. Did you fall down? She said she didn't fall down. Just her leg just broke like twin stick. I tell you the truth. She told me if she's not a Christian, she will say, nah, Biana. You know, many things we ascribe to spiritual things. Just knowledge will give you access to so many things that you don't know. So it will prevent osteoporosis, loss of bone density, prevent easy bone fractures during falls, especially among the elderly. That's why if you are getting elderly, don't allow yourself to fall down. Because once your bone is fractured at this time, it will heal, but it will take time. Unlike children, their bones will just heal fast. And then it will prevent irregular heartbeats, prevents muscle weakness. Minerals are necessary for normal blood clotting, prevents arthritis, prevents hypertension, longer life, better quality of life, stronger teeth. You see, I didn't wear my denture. You see, when I wear my denture, you don't see these openings. I have two. I wear up one, I wear down. I wear one up, I wear one down. Why did my teeth fall off? I lost 10 teeth. Because at the point in my life, my body, I didn't have enough calcium, and my bone don't have anywhere to get the calcium. They started extracting it from my teeth. My teeth stopped falling when I came in contact with healthy living. That was the last time. I'm telling you, I've lost 10 teeth. 10. But some of us, all your teeth, you have 32, I have 22. Because at that point, my bone can't carry my frame. So it has to go to somewhere to get the nutrient. That was how my teeth were just falling and falling. But now I know what to do. They are not like that again. It prevents dental problem, cavities, improves dental health, reduces medical and dental bills. A person may actually inject sufficient amounts of calcium in his or her diet, but if the person does not manufacture enough vitamin D, the calcium in the diet will be poorly absorbed. So if you want the calcium supplement you are taking to be more effective, make sure you are getting enough sunlight. It will help you. If you didn't understand anything I said this night, understand that sunlight will help you. So it will help you when you take some supplement, because many of us take supplement, but you don't know, you are just taking supplements anyhow. There are things that enhance the absorption of the supplement, and one of them is vitamin D. God bless you. And okay, deficiency of vitamin D, you'll see rickets in children, convulsions, enlarged joints, poor bone formation, poor teeth formation, constipation, restlessness. If you're having constipation, go and look at your absorption of vitamin D. Then lack of vigor, you won't have strength. You wake up in the morning, you are tired, you are yawning. Oh, something is not right. Then higher risk of cancer, restlessness, visual problems, insomnia, burning sensation in the mouth and the throat. So make sure with what you have had this night that you expose yourself to natural sunlight. Vitamin D supplement is good, but if you can get it the way God created it, it's like getting fresh air. There is nothing like fresh air. See this AC now. The moment I finish this program now, because I'm talking, that's why I'm not sweating. I'll open up the window, put it off. Tell you the truth. At times, during in the morning and the evening, I don't drive with AC. I only drive with AC in the afternoon when the sun is up and I know that the sun is up. So you see, all these things we are doing, thinking we are doing big woman, is not helping us too well. I hope you've got value from what I shared with us tonight. If you did, please indicate by typing a 777 or you type value. God bless you for joining. My name once again is Dr. Afoma Detoxification, and it's my pleasure being your host on Great Life with Dr. Afoma. Remember, on Tuesday on Wellness with Dr. Afoma, we are going into knowing the different systems in the body. If you understand the different systems in your body, it will help you to know what to do at the point you're supposed to do it and when you're supposed to do it. These are information, because one man of God said, it's not even a man of God, the man just said, the best prescription is knowledge. Dr. E. Everest, former US Surgeon General. Men dig their graves with their own teeth and die more by those fated instruments than the weapons of their enemies. You know, you will say the enemies are pursuing you, but you don't know that you are using your teeth to dig your grave. This is from Thomas Fermat. Daily habits of life, such as eating, working, or the use of free time, exert a powerful influence on our health. More than hereditary or luck, our health depends on lifestyle. Once your lifestyle is enhanced, you see me now, it's a lifestyle that I go to work. If I don't go to work, I must make sure I'm active in the house. Do you know I may be in the house, I will get 5,000 kilometers, 5,000 steps. Like today, the woman seated by me, I brought her, I gave her a ride. She'll be wondering what kind of, when they brought the Zobo, I say, because I know that Zobo that is prepared like that must have flavor or something. Somebody came to my house, I think on Tuesday, Gracious Grace. I think she's on this call. Yeah, she's on this call. She brought juices for me. She brought pineapple and watermelon. She brought cucumber and pineapple. She brought unsweetened zobo. She brought tiger nut. I think there are 4 or 5, gray. So when I tested the cucumber and pineapple, because cucumber is not sweet. It's always not too pleasant. But the way she combined it with pineapple, I said, I find a way of drinking this cucumber so that it will be making sense. I'll be adding it pineapple inside. So you see, I asked her some questions about how she does them and the rest of them. So she brought them to me. And she said it's small thing. I said it's not small thing, because it's good that people know your lifestyle. People that give me gift now, they know you can't just give me nonsense. You cannot just give me nonsense and you expect me. There are things you give me, I won't take it. Like taking that Zobo there, I will just take it and drop it, which is not right. So the lady looked at me. What she could have done, if she's smart, she could have gone to get me water, because I saw her give some people water, but she felt we are visitors. Let her give us juice, that's Zobo. So you see, your lifestyle, your daily habits of life, such as eating, working, or the use of free time, exerts a powerful influence upon our health. More than hereditary or luck, our health depends on our lifestyle. So what is your lifestyle? What do you usually do? Even the way you forgive people. I may forgive you, I won't bukoche with you. That is me. I will forgive you because you hurt me. I don't want the hurt to repeat. I will give you space. That is the way I operate for my mental health. Then, if you want to know what health is worth, ask the person who has lost it. This is John Robbins. I want to leave us with this. If you want to know what health is worth, ask the person who has lost it. I usually see this Sister Catherine, on TikTok. I think that is TikTok. She will squat and be, and you know the good thing about what she's doing, she will not be doing that exercise with say pass. She will do what we call eating. Her leg will be on the sand, and she will squat like this, and she will be going. I can't do that thing she's doing. I'm telling you honestly, I can't squat like that, and she will just be. I go to Catherine Umeike on TikTok. You will see her. The thing is, I will just be watching. I will just say, this is amazing. If I try it, you may need ambulance to come and take me up. So I know my strength. So I'm trying small to squat. But she will squat and be working with that squat. On. I'm telling you, her own is surprising. Oh, you see, her knees are strong. Who said that in Judaica? These are things you practice. Lifestyle. She was big before, but now if you see her, now she dances. So dancing is also a good form of exercise. There's one they call Tai Chi dancing, or the dance. You can dance yourself to health. That's lifestyle change. God bless you. See you next Sunday by God's grace. My name is Ngolisa Afoma. And by next Sunday, we'll have an amazing guest with us. She will tell us something that we need to know. And I want to encourage us, if I call upon you to be a guest, it's not hinged on rock. Anything that you know that is beneficial to us, whether it's on health, whether it's on lifestyle, whether it's on food, whether it's on anything, just come up and let's. Thank you so much for always giving our value. Thank God. God bless you and do have a fantastic night rest. If you are joining us for the first time, okay, that lady, I think she later left. So God bless you and see you by God's grace next Sunday.
Shalom.
Have a pleasant night rest.